trust me. Dustin wants to put me up.
Dustin's mocking me in front of people, like making me...
He is fucking using Dustin, and Dustin doesn't even know what's going on. Well, Eric sits back feeling safe this week that he's not going to go home. And what's going to happen next week? If I get HOH, he's going up. If he gets HOH, I'm going up. What the fuck does he care? Because he's out of it again.
Yeah.
Enough of this shit. Seriously, enough is enough. Get this motherfucker out of here and let's play the fucking game without this bullshit. He's setting up the same fucking scenario again. And as we're talking, I'm sitting here realizing what's going on 5 minutes
ago. Yeah,
ago.
the other day, and then he goes like this to me the other day. He goes, oh, and I go, yeah. I told you you have my vote. And he goes, well, I would think that you wouldn't swear on your daughter and then go against doing that. And I'm like, I would never.
Well, you
Once again, somebody uses my heart against me. I'm fucking over that.
You can tell him. I wouldn't think that you would use what
he used my heart against me with Nick, and he used my heart against me now with my daughter and with the fucking boyfriend thing.
Mm-hmm. He's a piece of shit.
I know. You know, what am I supposed to do on my daughter?
I know what you mean, and honestly, like...
It's so sickening for me to do that. It's so embarrassing. God.
I know, Amber. I really think that you should just talk to Eric because, like, honestly, I think,
like, that's like.
But if you did that, not knowing what you were doing, I understand where you're coming from. But if you still went through and kept Eric in the house, and like, I think that would be so much worse than explaining it. That honestly, everyone, even your daughter, would understand where you're coming from. Even your daughter would respect you for doing that. Do you know what I mean? Because the other way around, you know that that's horrible for you to keep somebody in the house who's holding something like that over your head. And not just you, but to everybody else and telling everybody else all this stuff. It's just,
I know.
You know what I mean. And Amber, you know how I feel about you. I've told you so many times.
I know, Danielle, but you doubted me that I would ever do that to Nick in the room.
But look where I'm coming from, Amber. Nick was the one person in this house who I could trust out of everybody. 100% I could trust Nick. 100% Nick was my best friend in the house. Who made me not trust him? Eric. Eric's going to make me. So if that one thing, and I wouldn't trust Nick, like, do you know where I'm coming from? It's just, sometimes you just get so much stuff where you don't know what to believe in. You know, like, I've told you so many times the things that Nick would tell me, and it just seemed like, why would you say that? That's like so who says that? Like, that's too good to be true that it would be like, how can I believe that? But it's because that's the kind of person that Nick is. But, you know, Eric would use all that against him too. The whole tetherball thing and everything.
Have you seen him on the tetherball? If that was one of our heads, I think that when he gets nominated, he's going to go crazy. We should walk in pairs.
And you know he wouldn't do that, Amber. You know that whole thing was because he was pissed off at me, and then he was thinking about things about his family at home. And he told me, too, he's like, you know, I have a punching bag at home, and that's what I do. So the tetherball.
Well, I said the same thing. I said, this guy is someone that has, when he's pissed off, he goes on the football field, and he can take out all of his aggression. And he doesn't have that anymore. So if he wants to go punch the fucking tetherball, let him go punch the fucking tetherball.